Welcome back, peeps, to the Banner Bros channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over the 2 maps in rotation in this free multiplayer weekend. If you guys didn't know, if you guys just do have Warzone, multiplayer will be free to play from April the 6th. From April the 3rd, sorry, today until April the 6th. So basically the whole weekend, you're going to have 2 maps on rotation. One being this one, Shoot House, a 6v6. And the next one's going to be Atlas Superstore, a 10v10 map. I'm going to start with this map, just showing you the general layout of the map where most of the action happens and some general tips and tricks on both of the maps. So let's get right into it. Again, I'm going to pop up on the screen all the general info you need to know for this free multiplayer weekend access. So let's jump right into it. When the first team spawns on A side, the next team spawns on C side. This is one of the classic maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare that people have loved since the second it came out. It is kind of like, it is a small enough map that you got a lot of action most of the time, but it's also a big enough map that you can snipe and that you can flank. So starting up from A side, something that you do need to know is do not run into the middle like a retard. All right, that is just gonna get you killed. People hop on this ledge over here and then snipe from here to the other side. On C, they have the same exact thing, a little wall with some barrels that you can hop on and snipe. So if you guys are gonna hop through the middle or just run through the middle, try to get the B flag, bring some smokes. That's something that I do recommend in your class. Bring some smokes in this map, pop the smoke in the middle. Once it pops, wait a couple seconds, and then from there start rushing onto B. From here, you got some red containers on this side of the map. And from A, usually what people will try to do, the most important thing in this map that you want to control is going to be that office. So from here, you can go beside the containers. That is red containers, just so you guys know the callouts. This is the doorway where the alley where people can come in from C side. From here, always be aware of Claymore, since this is a very populated spot. Somebody most of the time will always be up here, so always watch out for Claymores. Clear this side, clear this side, and then usually if you're covering this location, you can actually hide behind this little couch and pick people up over here, just so you guys know. Again, there's a little room over here. What a lot of people like to do as well is they actually like to put a tactical insertion over here, which is a pretty good idea. So for example, you're camping over here, picking up a couple of people, you die, you're gonna go ahead and spawn back in. Now this place has 2 entries, which is gonna be either this one and it's gonna be that one, but most of the people don't actually know there is a 3rd way to get into Shoot House, which is gonna be with the 3rd container. So if you got somebody over here and you can't take them out because they're camping the doors, they've got claymores, right? They're just camping in there and you can't take them out. Try this other method, which is going to be jumping onto the red containers. You jump onto this spot right over here, and then from here you can jump on the window. Damn it, I didn't grab on. Let's try that one again. Hop on over here, hop onto the container, jump over here, and then from here you're going to double tap, and there we go. Climb up the ledge and you can surprise whoever is in here. Again, something that I like to do, why office is very, very popular. From here you can take out everybody coming from A. You can take out you can take out red containers, you can take out mid, you can take out whoever's on B flag. What you can do is you can actually hop out a little bit outside here on the window and you can take out whoever. Usually people are camping on this little side of B, and from you can take people onto junkyard. Now let's jump what also you can do over here. You can also hop on to certain locations like this one's here, where you can catch your people off guard. So if you're going to push on this side, maybe once in a while, instead of going down here, hop onto this one from the red containers. So from red containers, instead of going down there, hop onto this one, pick a person off over here. From here, jump over here and take a person off over here. Again, for example, if they're going to be capping on B side, you can catch them off surprise if you are over here. Usually when people are on this side and they're trying to push on a B because they see the enemy is taking it, they're going to aim over here or they're going to be aiming over here. And as you guys can see, if I'm aiming here, if I'm trying to look for this guy, my aim, I can't even see the guy up over here. So even if I'm like this, my aim is not really focused up here. And as you guys can see, the flag kind of does cover my view, so you can't really see everything that's going on there. So if somebody's going to be peeking over here and you are up here, you do have the advantage to get those first extra shots on that guy. Now let's go over here in the junkyard, a very popular spot in this map, which we're going to have a couple of just destroyed cars over here. Let's take that volume away. We're gonna have a couple of destroyed cars here, and this is another part of the map where a lot of people snipe. So from C side, you can actually hop on this car and you can pick people off over here. This is the other entryway that is going to be really, really crucial, and you're always going to have trouble finding it, trouble going through it. If somebody has a junkyard, always bring your smokes. Again, pop a smoke over here to obscure the vision of this location. Now, the way that you can secure junkyard is you can hop on this car, pick people off here. You can hop on this car, pick people off here. Why? Because usually people will come over here, mount their weapon here, and this is where they're going to be aiming. So again, if I'm coming over here, and I've played this map before, I know people usually hide over here and mount their weapon. So again, my aim naturally is going to be aiming over here. My aim's not going to be over here. So if I'm aiming like this, and my aim is, you know, it's to the head, nobody's going to come entering like this trying to look for this guy up here, obviously, unless you've killed him before. But again, you come over here, you catch him off guard up here, and you take a couple shots. The other location that is pretty good, you can come behind this little truck right here, and then you can pick people up coming over here, because you can shoot through this location. But if you are the enemy and you've got a submachine gun or an assault rifle and you're shooting, some of your shots will actually hit these metal barriers, which will help you in taking some cover. Again, if you're going to be attacking from this side, what I would suggest is popping a smoke. Once you pop a smoke, I would suggest you pushing this side, which people always camp this side. So always when you aim, I would suggest moving to the right side. So if you're going to clear this location, you first aim here. Second, you aim over here behind this car. This is where people usually hide. Aim this one, and then the third aim is going to be in this location. From here, we can hop on over here on these little crates, which will get you to the middle side. And here we just got a little house. Again, if you are fighting in this little house, what people can do is you can use the windows to escape. So you see a guy here, you put a couple shots on him, you hide, you hop out of the windows, you come over here around them and take them out of the way. Now, if you're going to try to get onto A flag and you are coming from C, what I suggest to do is going all the way over here and using the blue barrels as cover so you can cover half of your body. Now from here you can pick people up over here and pick people off over there. Now that is basically the gist of the whole map. It's summarized in 6 minutes. That was some basically tips and tricks. So again, always be aware of the middle, be aware of snipers. Use your smokes definitely in your class. Why? To push middle. The second one to push this location. And I mean it when there is a lot of campers in junkyard. And whoever takes control of office usually takes control of the whole map. So try and take control of office. And remember this little trick: if the enemy does take control of office, use this little trick that you hop onto red containers and jump on over here and then jump onto the window if your fat ass does make it, and that's how you can surprise him. So let's go on to map number 2, Atlas Superstore. Alright, and we're back with the second map in the rotation, which is going to be Atlas Superstore. And this is going to be a 10v10 map, so it's going to get a little bit interesting in this one. So they're going to give you a taste of the 6v6 and of a 10v10 map. Now again, like I said, you guys are familiar with this one. This is the Superstore located in Warzone. So we got A flag on this side. Once we move to the right side, we've got a little corridor here that leads into the break room. From here, you'll see a lot of snipers hanging out on this location leading onto B. This is generally the normal push area. You go from A and you take this corridor over here and then you push on a B. From over here, you've also got this little stairway over here that you can get up top, and then this is where the sniping battle goes on. You got some snipers in here sitting, picking people up coming to B, and you've got the others from the other side, which is going to be the security room, which is going to be on the other side. From here, something that some people don't know is you can actually hop on a couple things. You can't actually hop on everything, but you can hop on things like this. Again, remember, you want to surprise your enemies. So from here, you can take a couple of people off B, or if you're on the other side, you can pick people off on this one. This is a very popular corridor that allows you to get from one side of the map to the other, so always be aware of this corridor. Now let's keep on going to B. B flag, again, it's not in the middle this time. It's going to be kind of like on the right hand. It's going to be on the south side of the map. And here we got the view, the general view of Warzone. I imagine a lot of people, you guys remember this one. Which is going to be the parking lot. You can actually exit like you guys see right here, but I would die. And it seems pretty much the same. So we're going to go over here. And again, these are some pretty good areas to get yourself covered. You can hop on these, hop on this one as well. Take a couple of shots. So remember, there is a lot of things that you can hop on compared to the other maps. So just always be aware of people hopping on over here and taking a couple shots from over here. Now let's keep continuing. There's a little alleyway through here, which you can run through here. Just be aware of not getting stuck on it. What I usually like to do is I usually like to I like to do the little dive here, the little slide. That's something I like to do. From here, you can go into the left side, but we're going to continue our way on around the map. So this is where people usually push when they're out from C. From C, you can push over here. It does take a little bit longer, so if you guys spawn on C, it's going to take a little bit longer to push onto B. Now, if you go onto these little stairs here, this is where the other room is going to be located. The other sniping room, which is going to be the security room. Again, sniping onto that side of the map. Now, let's continue around over here. C side is going to be a lot bigger on the spawning area, but don't waste your time looking for enemies over here. They are never, ever going to be on this side of the map. I mean, it is going to be some rare cases that you're going to find somebody over here. So just don't waste your time pushing over here. Again, all over here is basically considered dead space. So now from C, you're going to be going into the storage area. And this is where another part of the map where battle gets interesting. You got fights on B and on the middle. This is not really like your traditional 3-lane map. This is more of a 2-lane map, I'd like to think of it. Not really a 3-lane map. Again, here you can't jump on this thing right here, so like you can't jump on everything. This little corridor, a lot of people like to go through it, so what you can do is you can actually hop on this one over here and then mount your weapon, and you can pick people off over here. You can also jump on these boxes over here to surprise some people. Now let's go over here on this side, and let's take a look at what is around here. So this is the weapon stash, and this is where people jump on from this side. Again, it is a little bit different from the Warzone. They did change a couple things, but it is mostly the same. From here, we got a couple of crates. This is where most of the battle goes on. Remember, they can shoot through this. It's kind of like cloth. A lot of the game mode objectives will be over here, so do be aware of that one. From here, you got a lot of shooting going on from this side to that side. If you do want to go sneaky, you can come up from this right side, come up all over here without being detected. Maybe probably pop a smoke over here. From here, you jump on here, and you jump on here, and then you can take enemies on this side. So watch out for this ledge. There is quite a few people that like to go on this one. And again, you can jump on all these boxes over here, just so you guys know, from here to here. This one, you can also jump on this one. Again, just being a little bit more precautious. This one's actually pretty interesting. A lot of people like to come from over here, like to come from over here, and like to come from over here. So this location is actually really, really sweet. If you guys want to get on top of it a little bit faster, you can get from it from here. So all you got to do, again, jump on this box and double tap X on this one, or whichever one to jump, and then hop on this location. This location is pretty sweet since you get a little bit of a head glitch, but again, cover your left side. Now it's going to be moving on to the rest of the map, which from here we got 2 locations we can go into here, which is going to be kind of like the nursery area. And then if we keep on rolling on, we're going to be going here into the Overwatch section. And this is, again, this is the popular area. So from middle, this is where people go and try to cut off to the other side of the map. So always be aware of this location. There is always people here. Always people here. So just always be aware of this location. Battles always going on in this corner of the map as well. This is where a lot of people like to fight. And from here, you can take the left side into A, or you can hop onto this one. And you can open the doors and take on A, or you can jump out of the window and take on A here. Again, A is a little bit smaller than the C side. But that is basically it from this side of the map. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this quick video and just the overall layout on how both of these maps work. Again, this one is going to be more focused on the B side, but what I have noticed is that a lot of the battles do happen on this side of the map as well. So don't really focus on fighting on C or A side. You won't really find a lot of enemies here. This map is fairly big, so again, this is going to be a 10v10 map. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Remember, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and a subscribe. That definitely means a lot. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Peace out. And I'll see you all in the next one.